I didn't even see this. Jose Fernandez is legitimately, he is not, it does not feel like this man is cut out to be a coach at the highest level. On a human level. Not on a basketball level, on a human level. It feels like this guy is not cut out for it. Like, every single time they lose a game, he goes on some form of a fucking meltdown. Like, he's there on Twitter beefing with AZ fans not too long ago. And now, at the end of a game, he's like, oh, there's always going to be an armchair QB saying we should have done this, we should have done that. I'm like, well, yeah, that's fucking sports. It's the job you're supposed to be in. It is literally the job you took. It is the job that you took. You are being paid a lot of money because to coach the sport of basketball. It is as simple as that. You are being paid a lot of money to coach. He is basically a Gino Auriemma impersonator. Even in his mannerisms, the way he talks. The problem is, you as a coach have not won shit. No offense to Jose Fernandez. He's really good at coach. I think he is a legitimate good coach. Part of coaching in the year of 2026, the big leagues, and not coaching USF, is people on Twitter are going to complain. It happens. It is a lot easier, just putting it out there. It is a lot easier to make coaching decisions watching a game from the outside than it is to make them on the spot. It is a lot easier to make coaching decisions in that scenario. That being said, we've got to be real here. We have got to be completely real here. There is nothing to be gained from clapping back on Twitter. There's just not. Nobody gains anything by coaches basically going out of their way to clap back on social media trolls. There's actually, like, if you're going to do that as a coach, you're not going to last. Not only in this league, you're not going to last in any league. You're not going to last in any league that you play in. It's going to be a tough time as a coach. Oh, and it just keeps happening. I said this before the season started, that Jose Fernandez is either going to be a revelation or he's going to be hilariously bad. And, like, he's somewhere in between. Like, he's probably top 3 in Coach of the Year. In Coach of the Year talk right now. Would he be? Top 3, getting a team from last place to, like, 5th? But, now all that it is, where it's like, all anyone is thinking about now is his clapbacks on Twitter, his getting in beef with AZ Fud fans, stands, him getting into beef with just random people. And it's like him talking about selfishness in the locker room, him fucking up plenty of times and taking zero accountability for it all. It is a really weird one. And yeah, it is. Like, it's just not good for the Wings as a, like, just as a team. It's not good when you lose a game and suddenly it's like, not only is, like, the coach the story, but the coach isn't the story in, like sometimes a coach can be the story in a way where it's like, look, I'm gonna make this shit went down. I'm going to take full blame for this. I'm going to make myself the story so that you can just play in peace. Like, if you've ever heard about Big Sam Allardyce, when he coached Leeds, he was like, the players were under so much scrutiny, we were in a relegation battle, that he went out in his first press conference and started saying he was better than Pep Guardiola, that he was the greatest manager of all time. And he was like, look, I said that because the players have been getting so much heat. You could see there were shells of people, and he was like, I want the heat to be on me. It's not even that. It's not even that with Jose Fernandez. He comes in and essentially is trying to offload blame. Is trying to it feels like he's trying to save his reputation more than anything. And it's just odd. This whole thing with Jose, it just feels really, really odd. And yeah, it is I'm happy that all I'm going to say is I'm happy that a Gino Auriemma impersonator is not the coach of the Fever. But at the same time, just like Gino is a good coach, whatever you want to say about what liking or not liking Gino Auriemma, Jose Fernandez is a good coach. With all this, he is actually a pretty damn good coach. But it's just the wings. I don't know if he's a championship level coach. I think he's the type of person where it's like, someone said, Steph bad, Jose bad, what do you have against players taking some responsibility? I think there's a big difference between players taking responsibility and coaches that have never once taken responsibility for their fuck-ups. Like, he did not call a timeout when Jess Shepard was running in circles, passing the ball to a Wakuya with 5 seconds to go. He had all the opportunity in the world, and he's made boneheaded coach. They've lost multiple close games because of his boneheaded coaching decisions. That being said, he's done a good job this year. Both of those statements can be very true. But as a coach, he has an inability to not let Twitter scramble his brain every time he has a bad game, coaching-wise. Every time he has a bad game coaching-wise, he lets Twitter scramble his brain. And that is the difference between Jose and any other coach. The man is chronically online. The man is genuinely chronically online. And that is a problem. Because you don't want a chronically online coach. That's all I'm going to say. Like, nobody wants a chronically online coach. It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help anyone having a chronically online coach. And zilch responsibility taken by a chronically online coach that does not work out well. It doesn't work out well at all. I'm telling you that for a fact.